Let's talk about the updated
boy.
content added for 131. The content that's got all of us so stoked to play Epic 7. We're throwing Power World aside. We're kicking Tekken into the curb. We don't care about Grand Blue Fantasy. HSR, what the hell are those three letters about? We don't even care, because this is the content that's going to make all of us stoked to play Epic 7 again, right?
I don't.
Yes.
Yeah. Not just saying, chat. Yeah, I do not
And
play.
that
Arc
I mean
Recode.
it. I mean it.
I know
Okay.
a lot of E7 personalities who do play Arc Recode, but no, I do not play Arc Recode.
Hey, Eternal.
Oh yeah, this is the part about
You actually have a tinfoil hat. Get out of here.
No,
Boo
we're talking.
this man.
This is
Boo this man.
This is because I'm telling you, man. This is the best patch ever. You aren't seeing the beauty that's in between each of these lines.
Have you ever seen the music video for Foil by Weird Al?
I love that. I love that video.
I love everything Weird Al, man. Weird Al is a genius.
He is.
There, better hat for you.
Yeah.
We have corrected the epic skin information for World Arena 0th season. It was previously incorrect. We apologize for the inconvenience to Sue that this may have caused. The epic session featured in the Arena 0th season is Briar Witch's area.
Man, we literally went from the hot girl to the it's not a phase, mom girl. Like actually, like the biggest Uno reverse card, like probably ever played in this game.
I think we all need to demand an ML selector from this.
Dude,
it's the only appropriate compensation.
You joke. Go to Reddit right now. Look at the top of the sub for the Briar Witch skin post. The top comment is actually I demand an ML selector is actually the top comment. I was like, man, it doesn't get more predictable.
Right. We have included the expedition starting time for global server in February. Well, great. Anybody that didn't realize that expeditions were restarting February 1st, I guess has been living under a rock.
White base, I'm not that popular. I wish. If anything, if you go on Reddit and try and find me, I'm just mean to people.
Okay.
Because people post crazy things about how they don't want knights to be good, and I'm just like, what is wrong with you?
Get this off the screen. New side story with maids. Okay, I'm just gonna go out and say it. I think she's heckin' adorable. I really like the look of the bassist.
It's actually the bassist. Oh yeah. Somebody posted about right they're like, her maid design is cute. She plays a bass, which is cool. She has massive honkers. With all that combined means mediocre character. I was like, damn, the call out is real. Man.
When was the last time we had a limited that was like kind of mediocre? I mean, other than Litica and Biblis.
Biblis.
I mean, why are you bringing up old shit, man? Why are you bringing up old shit? I mean, we always have on-release limiteds are always amazing. Look at Land.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I'm sure she's gonna be fine. I'm sure she's gonna be fine.
What about Cerise?
The worst limited that we've ever gotten as a character is Landy. And we saw how that turned out. And the worst limited artifact we probably ever got was Guiding Light, and we saw how that turned out.
The second worst was Cerise, though. She was pretty bad.
Yeah, Cerise
not counting collab garbage. Yeah.
Cerise was probably. Cerise is probably overall the worst limited we've ever had.
White base is a little bit struggling there.
Excluding, I will say honestly, like. If we don't count Keys in the Eye, right? But like gotcha limited characters, like the bottom three are probably what? Cerise, Ning, Giselle?
I'm gonna say this right now. The sexiest thing I have seen all year from Epic 7 is this bottom right-hand corner picture.
I mean, dude, it's been 4 weeks. That's not that long.
Shh.
They'll outdo it. Trust. No, bring out a wolf girl that's a
Don't try to ruin this for me. Dude, UI improvements. They're doing UI improvements. Holy shit, UI improvements.
Hopefully that means we don't have to have 2 tabs to do our units.
They actually posted the patch notes when the UI improvements are, they're not there. Well, actually,
Debbie
is this,
Downer over here.
Let me read
Okay,
this. Actually,
so-
I actually didn't see this one. Why was this not in the patch notes? It's in the 1-minute summary, but not in the full patch note.
At the start of the battle, recovers health of all allies by 10% and has a 100% chance to decrease skill cooldowns. Rima artifact. This is going to make one-shotting Arahawkin even easier. Skill cooldown reduction effect can only be activated 3 times. This art, how does it? Okay, at the start of the battle, it does the healing, and I guess whenever the character has a turn, takes a turn, it reduces skill cooldowns for 3 turns, and then it stops doing that, right?
It's 3 separate battles.
Nope. It's
3
actually
separate battles.
It's actually straight up worthless in PvP because it only procs the cooldown reduction at the start of the battle.
Okay, so this is
it's meant to help you farm faster. Yep,
Mhm.
It's there to help you farm unrecorded history faster.
Okay, unrecorded history faster. Okay. Anyway, it's free, right? It's a 4 star, so it's a free artifact.
Art is great. Laya.
Wait. I need to hear how she says her name. Shh.
We can use it on Dark
I'm Laya.
Okay, it's Leah. That's what I thought she said. So
Member of
Leah.
Miracle
Earth
Maiden.
Warrior. That's what she said. She said Leah.
But there's no E in that.
I know, it's weird that she pronounced it like that, right?
I like how she's described as a rookie musician with a mysterious charm. And I'm like, we all know what the mysterious charm is. Just look at her.
Okay, so we all got a 3rd friendship artifact if you've been playing forever. Otherwise, this is nice for new people. But now you can run 3-man friendship farming teams in unrecorded. So that's kind of nice.
Oh, nice. I needed this.
Yeah, baby. Here we go. So, I've got a theory as to why they're calling it beta season. Why do you think they're calling it beta season, Evan?
Because they changed a bunch of crap, and that way they have an excuse when it's not good.
Yep. Can't yell at us on Reddit. We said it was in beta.
Hey man, it's like all the new games release as beta. PUBG beta.
This guy's
Sir,
pretty
it's called
cool.
early access.
So that's what our boss looks like.
Was it PUBG beta?
Okay, so here is my takeaway from this picture, right? Look at this picture. We have got the teleport. We've got some monsters to fight with element designations. So, you know, if you're chasing fire elements, you know where to go, or water elements, you know where to go. And we got the backpack, which looks like the backpack replaces the books, the tomes, the EXP tomes that you could open up to level up your exploration levels. But what do you guys, chat, do you guys see what I'm not seeing in this picture?
Yeah, the treasure chests and everything else were all used up by Tristen up in the corner.
Yeah. So yeah, where are the scrolls? Where are the relics?
That loot
where are the statues? Where are the treasure chests? It's real Spartan. And I think it's because they need us using our provisions doing the fights to level our units. I think they're changing it from exploring the ancient dungeon and hoping you find good things when you open boxes and getting excited when you find relics to everybody run in and kill shit as quickly as possible so that we can go to the boss and kill shit, so that we can go out and kill more shit, and then we can run back to the boss and kill shit and go to level 2 and do it again for 3 more levels. It really, really feels like a WoW raid where it's just kill as much stuff as you can in a short amount of time. So I'm a little bit nervous that some of the excitement, the gotcha, the gamble, the oh man, you got the relic I wanted kind of stuff is going to be gone, and it's all going to focus on fighting. I'm also seeing that the exploration, the running around and finding stuff and getting things. I'm also seeing these monsters have 3 hearts over their heads. That means they're good for 3 fights. That means
this just shown now?
This was in the patch notes too.
No, that means the thing that was posted in chat. Apparently, there's like a custom banner coming.
Oh my god! I forgot about this. This was awesome. Woo!
It looks like this was just posted recently.
Let's take a quick look.
That GIF is hilarious.
I love that GIF. Let's take a quick look. We'll come back to that here in a minute. Mystic Summon event preview. We'd like to provide a preview of the upcoming Mystic Summon event scheduled to begin at the end of February. Leap year. The Mystic Summon event will take place on leap year and allow you to summon your desired hero amongst 4- and 5-star Moonlight heroes released in the past 6 months based on the Mystic Summon end date. You can target and summon any 4-star and 5-star Moonlight hero that released within the past 6 months based on... So yeah, it's a custom Mystic Summon banner, right?
Yep. Also, chat, I promise you I will not be streaming Epic 7 on February 29th. The only
Urban
thing that
Shadow
matters on that
Shoe is
day
available.
is Final Fantasy.
Lots of people gonna be getting their shoes. So yeah. I know. I mean, it's tricky, right? This is a good move for them because the Mystic banner that's dropping, the Mystic banner that's dropping is ML Lilius and ML Zeo, right? It's like 2 of the most sought after MLs. Am I right on that? I think I am. And then they're going to do this custom banner right on the heels of that. They're going to sell some Mystic packs. Yeah, see, Belcock, oh god, but I have to get Zeo.
Yep, Zeo's a must-have, I think, at this point in the game.
So that's a whole last thing.
When it came out.
Where were we?
Oh yeah, that's a hot Abigail.
Did we? Okay, so
that's a name and a word I never want to hear at the
same time. There we go. Okay. So anyway, all I'm saying about this is we got 3 dots above their heads, which means they're good for 3 kills. So if you are late to the game, or you live somewhere like, I don't know, Europe, and your entire guild has like wiped out all the nearby bosses or all the bosses that are in, or all the fights that are in your element, you might be shit out of luck. You know, what if you logged in to do fire and all the fire mobs are dead? So I'm hoping that maybe this will be like the way relics worked, where once you used it, you couldn't use it anymore, but other people could. I'm hoping maybe these things, you know, these don't die off, that it's just you kill it 3 times, but that's some tinfoil hat talk right there. I mean, in the past, you kill it a 3rd time and it's gone. Yeah, I just think it's going to be tough for latecomers, unless there's way more mobs than are pictured right here, because that's not a lot of mobs.
Then tell Carr to set his alarm and wake up on time.
Shit. Carr's gonna be so mad. I can tell you what Carr's first post in Baka 7 chat's gonna be. It's gonna say, "What do you mean? Where do I get these damn keys?" Okay, class level will be changed to elemental level, so it looks the exact same as the leveling system before, except there's experience points underneath of it, and you will get experience points when you kill monsters or other activities. The other activities, by the way, are opening these backpacks. I strongly suspect.
So if somebody kills all your fire monsters, you could still level
Earth, water, yeah, but like all Ancient Inheritance, max number of heroes 12. You only get to enlist 12. So I would be very careful about enlisting heroes. I would leave some open slots in case shit hits the fan and you gotta go, you know what? I'm just wasting stuff if I don't pick some water heroes and level them.
Whatever, bro. I'm just playing Luna all the time.
I don't know. Right now, I'm thinking dark because of dual attackers like Kitty and Sinji. Light because of like all of the stuff that makes light element insane, like Conqueror Lilius.
Don't forget Camilla.
And Camilla. Yep. And then probably fire, because fire is loaded with self-sustain and a lot of strong ass units. But you just these 3, you might be suffering for healing. Not a lot of good healing in these 3 elements, right? Most of the healing is in these 2. Most. I didn't say all, I said most.
There's definitely some good healers in light.
You got Acades in fire and Mascot Hazel, and that's about it. It's more than, I mean, Shuna's not what I'd call a hero. Tama, but Tama's going to be rough to use without a Saria, and that's going to mean you're going to want to build some green, unless you want to... Momo dies. Doris is really good for healing. Momo is water. She's up here. Yeah, fire, light, dark. Yep. Ruel.
Actually, Maid is bad.
Maid's kind of mid. But anyway.
So how about, hear me out. Dragon King with Celestine. Let's go.
So we only had 8 We only had 8 exploration levels before. Now we have 10. So there's 2 different leveling systems now, right? There's leveling your elements and leveling your exploration level. And that's really not any different. There was leveling your classes, but you leveled your classes through a point system. Now you're directly leveling them through an EXP system from killing monsters and opening stuff. New relics.
Wait,
so
I thought the exploration level went to like 12 or something. I remember it being higher.
It used to be 12 or 13. Now it's only 10.
But it says increased. Increased to 10.
Well, I'm just telling you.
But I mean, if they say it was increased, then I think you guys are crazy. They would never.
Green text means buff, Tristen.
Green
Don't
text
question
means
it.
buff. Okay.
Green text means
Green,
I'm gonna go search it right now, bro.
So, new relics and objects. So, again, new objects are probably the backpack, and maybe a couple other things. I have to look back at the data mine. But new relics, I don't know if we're going to get more relic shrines. There weren't any in this picture, but that doesn't mean there aren't relic shrines. Hopefully they are, and we're not just talking about new starting relics. Ancient Dragon Keys can be obtained as a reward for leveling up exploration levels, so probably every time you go up a level, you'll get a set number of keys you can use on chests, or through battles with monsters. I wonder if that's going to be a gacha, or if it's going to be killing, like, boss monsters. You know, killing alphas and getting keys. But you can't open a chest without a key. So all those guildmates you have that are just going to hang back and then pop in once or twice a week when everybody's done and just rip through and get all the chests so they can buy out the shop, they're going to be in shambles, man. You're going to have to do some fights to get the keys, to open the chests, to get the loot. And it looks like they're putting better stuff in the chest too. Hey, Daystar, thank you for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. So, pet system. So, improvements will be made to allow you to change your pet's appearance to any pet that you have acquired in the past at least once based on the journal record. So this is basically man, I really wish I hadn't sold that pet. I'd like that skin back. Well, now you can swap it. And it also gives you an avenue that for 30 of these coins, you can hot swap your pets left and right, which is cool. You know, if Christmas rolls around and you want a Christmas themed lobby pet, and then Halloween rolls around, you want a Halloween lobby pet, you can use this system to swap out the skins on your pets and then not be like, man, if I do this, I'll never get my ML Big Chungus skin back because it'll be in the book for 30 more. You can put it back later. So this will let you do what we always wanted to do with pets, right? Change them seasonally. Get bored of one and try another. Explore and enjoy the different ones.
It's also good because when Rift came out, I went scorched earth on all those pets, bro.
Yeah.
Yep.
Honestly,
they all died.
It is minus 30 currency just for cosmetics, but when you get to a point like a lot of us are at, you've got all of your pet skills banged out, and you're like, I guess I'll make another 5-star pet for fun because what else am I going to do? This is a nice thing that'll let you play with your coins.
Oh yeah, click that link, Tristen, that I put in chat.
Let's see.
Just a tiny way up.
Yeah, so you can see. It's the 14. Anyway.
That was your picture.
Well, I mean... Well, certainly they let you get to like 14 and then it resets to 0 and you can go back up to 10 again because they said increase.
Yes, because
there's got to be a reason they said increase. Green text means
maybe you go to 14 and then you go backwards.
I still think pets are a blight on the game. Just my opinion. I think it's one of the worst decisions they've ever had.
How can you hate pets?
I still think it's one of the worst systems they've ever.
But you get to invest millions of gold and resources into these pets. They give you like a 2% chance of dropping.
Thank you, Red.
Oh wait, Kev sent me something here too. What's Kev got? Yes, this is another concerning thing, right? I don't know if this is maybe an old asset that they loaded the new stuff onto, but look at this image, right? We got blue, green, blue. So if this was a blue monster that you went into, you're going to have to fight something green too. You know,
Bro,
so
they do that in other games, bro.
They are passively going to force you to upgrade other ones. Now, I mean, you can focus on the higher elements to power level a certain one, but without going in the fights, you don't know what the secondary elements on the fights are, but you're going to passively level other elements. So maybe it's going to be set up in a way where it's not like before, where you had to say, I want to do warriors. I'm going to focus only on warriors and only on thieves. Don't ever do that. It looks like it's going to maybe give you the option to focus on a unit, but you're going to passively level the other elements too. So they're going to make us all, jacks of all trades, but slightly mastered in one. So maybe that's a thing. We will have to see. I hate that.
So
this
the
keeps going
solution
out of
is
full
just
screen.
be light element, and then you never have disadvantage.
Possibly.
And then you just don't care.
That was a valid strategy at one point in RTA's lifetime.
Yep.
Wait. Isn't the XP gain what it says on the obtainable reward? Let's look at the picture again. Did I miss something? Earth elemental XP that can be acquired. I think this is them. No? Earth elemental XP that can be acquired in the ancient.
Oh yeah, that
battle.
XP has a tree on it. I bet there's one with.
He is right. Element. But why are so this is a green focus monster, and the blue units are they're not doing jack and shit, huh? No, right? Surely you get the XP for killing the mobs, and that this is a bonus reward. Right? I mean, they did say obtainable through other methods, right? Whatever the featured mobs element is. So yeah, you go into this is the featured mob, and these are sub mobs. I don't know, man. Maybe. If so, that's even scummier if we can't passively level the other elements while we're targeting the main one. But hey, Omnitrex, thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Or Omtrex. I'm slaughtering names today. That's kind of my thing, though. A lot of this will be revealed when we get to see Asia servers take their first swing at it. But yeah, you might be right. Okay, so expedition improvements. One of the things they're doing with the expedition improvements is they're increasing the amount you get from 60 to 100 and the bonus from 20 to 35 if you're not doing an open expedition. So basically, for all intents and purposes, we're going from 80 stamina per win to 135 stamina per win. And to clear a board of 2,000, that means you'll need 15 fights to get 2,000 points. Instead of 25 fights to get 2,000 points. So they're reducing the number of expeditions you have to do by quite a bit. My math's a little fuzzy, but that feels like about a 33% reduction. So it's effectively for every 2 expeditions you do now, it was like doing 3 in the past times. So it is going to make it a little bit better because you aren't going to have to sit here and stare at expeditions non-heck and stop. I mean, you still will, but not as bad as it was before. All results functions will be added. All wanted poster function will be added. So this is nice. It'll, the UI changes are great. Is 15 to 25 to 15? Anyway, it's faster, bottom line. And this is the big one. Now, I tell you what, there are ugly things that come with this expedition improvement. We'll get into it later. I made a whole ass video on this, and so did Sue. I'll link those here in a little bit, but you should check out those videos because there's a lot of good things with this, but there's yeah.
Yeah, Red said.
What Red said, yeah.
I'm assuming that's sarcastic on what Red said, because like that's the crux of my problem.
Yeah,
with
the
it.
one spicy issue is unless they change the loot table, unless they make greater mod gems drop faster or have a higher percentage chance of dropping, the volume that will drop per stamina you use is going to result with, at the end of the day, you're going to get about 60% less greater mod gems and 20% more lesser mod gems. So they're actually saying, hey, we're going to give you more lesser to make up for the fact that we're taking away the greater. And nobody wants lesser. Anybody that's doing level 3 expos is doing it to get the purples. How most of us just, 60% less. It is per stamina use, right? It's the same amount per run, but when you're spending 60% more stamina per run, the same amount per run is a loss. That's a big step backwards if you look at it based on the amount of stamina you're burning.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I said, the system in general is a slight gold loss, a huge loss to mod gems, and you get that at the expense of. Oh, and also we forgot to say it's a reduction in the amount of posters you get, so you're going to be running less expos in general, unless you want to actually just only run open recruitment nonstop.
Okay,
right?
Because we're having this conversation now, I'm going to put this up on screen. We'll talk about it real quick. So this is a real quick breakdown of what the changes have in store for us, right? We're going from 80 stamina to 135 stamina, which is a significant increase to stamina, but if you look at the number of points you get, because you get 80 points before, you get or 130. You get 80 points before, and that should say 18 and 30, not 80 and 135. I'll need to fix that. But you got 80 points before, you now get 135. If you divide through, it's 4.44 versus 4.45 stamina per run. So it's the same amount of stamina to do a run. I mean, fundamentally, to do one expedition run, based on the currency you get, it's roughly the same amount of stamina. Reforge mats, before we were getting 5, now we're going to get 9. Based on it being 18 versus 30 stamina, that works out to be 2.8 Reforge mats per stamina versus 3 Reforge mats per stamina. It's not that significant, right? We'll get 7% more Reforge mats. It'll feel like more because you're going to see 9s on the screen, but because you're spending substantially more stamina, it only works out to about a 7% increase at the end of the day. Yeah, I'll link it in just a minute here. Okay, chill. Lesser mod gems, they're increasing it by 2. And this is a pretty significant increase because at 18 per run, you only got about 0.05 mod gems. Lesser mod gems, now you get 0.06. It looks like a piddly amount, but it does work out to 20% more lesser mod gems per run. Hey, okay, chill and VV, thanks for the follow, guys. This is where it gets a little bit grimy, right? The greater mod gems, they're not changing how many you get per run. They still only can drop 1 in a run. And we're going from a run costing 18 to a run costing 30 stamina. So if you math it out, that goes from a 0.055 chance or 0.055 mod gem per stamina to a 0.033. That's a 60% reduction. If you run a 1,000 stamina into expeditions, you're going to get 60% fewer greater gems than you'd have by the end of the day. Now, when you run an expedition, you don't always get a greater. Sometimes you get lesser, and in this case, you get 2 lessers instead of a greater. But so if they increase the chance of graders to proc, it could account for this 60% reduction, but usually they say that. Usually they say we are adjusting the loot table to account for it, and I hope that's eventually what they do because this is bad. Nobody does expeditions to farm lesser mod gems. Most people roll their eyes and sell them when they get lesser mod gems. It's a waste of gold to even use them. Everybody wants the greater mod gems.
For the gold.
It's the only reason to farm expeditions beyond completing the seasonal board is to get mod gems. Some people will do it to power focus on Reforge mats, but it's so damn slow. It may be more efficient, but it's so damn slow that people just eventually go back to hunts to power farm Reforge mats. It's all about these greater mod gems, and it's a huge reduction to the volume of greater gems we're going to see. And maybe they thought doing 1 to 2 was too much. Maybe they thought a 20% increase to graders was going to unbalance the economy and make people not buy packs or something. I don't know, but people who need to mod their gear are going to be really unhappy about this.
Yeah, the other thing
they could easily have done 2 and lowered the drop rate.
Yeah, no, the other thing that's really rough about it is again, the posters. You get less of them now, so you're going to be forced to do all open recruitment if you actually want to try to farm it, right? And one of the things that's not on this chart is, correct me if I'm wrong, Tristen, but I believe unless you do at least, I think it's 1 or 2 of your own expos, which that's not that big of an ask, but if you do all open recruitment, the new ladder is still more expensive stamina-wise than the old ladder.
I didn't math that, but maybe. Sounds legit. The gold will feel better, right? At the end of the run, you'll get 21,000 gold, and that will feel better. But 20,000 gold at 30 stamina versus 12,000 gold at 18 stamina, look at the difference. Is 1 gold per stamina difference. So at the end of the day, you're going to walk. Yeah, it's like no significant change. So yeah, I like what they tried to do, right? They weren't buffing Expedition. They said it was a quality of life improvement. And the quality of life is everybody complained that Expeditions took too long. And we wanted it to be over faster. We wanted background battling or something to make Expeditions not longer. And that's what they tried to do here. No significant change, no real change. 66% faster. 7% is negligible. 20% is for lessers is kind of negligible. They succeeded in every metric at just only impacting how fast this was and boning us on greater mod gems. And I'm hoping this is a typo or that they're going to find some other way to do it, because if they don't, what Sue said about fewer Expedition posters are going to drop, which makes sense. Probably 33% less posters, because they're going to want to balance that out so that you don't have a whole bunch of wasted posters. But the problem's going to be is nobody's going to be out there farming these things. We're going to see people helping out less with this because the rewards are worse.
Yeah, it's pretty awful.
Yeah, okay, chill. 84 lesser is 1 greater, and don't forget that it also costs you like 500,000 freaking gold to make those 2 graders. It's expensive as all get out to do it. So yeah, let me move this out so I don't freaking show the mod room stuff.
They should have just taken the lessers out.
Yeah, they honestly they should have just overhauled the whole system. If they were going to do, like, if you're going to spend the resources, it doesn't take that much to overhaul the system. Just overhaul the system.
Fuck it, you get to see the mod room for a second because I can't figure out how to move it without. There we go. So this is the chart. I will put one up in my Discord that doesn't have the typo in it. The typo being the first thing where it says 80 stamina per run and 135 stamina per run. That should read 18 stamina per run was old and 30 stamina per run is new. I copy pasted and forgot to edit the cell. Yes, and I was one of them. I said, please, for the love of God, give us background battling on this, because it is unfreaking pleasant.
Yeah, certain ones like Pain Pursuer. Pain Pursuer is so slow.
Dark Expedition is so slow. Holy crap, Dark is slow. I think Dark's slower than Pain Pursuer. But anyway.
I don't know why I said Pain Pursuer. I meant Dark. But Dark, like, because the Dark team...
Gigantus.
Honestly, like, as good as Brieg is, Brieg also adds an insane amount of time to your clear runs because of how many times you have to watch the Unlimited Blade Works super.
They don't even have
so much time.
They wouldn't. They could have gotten away with not even adding like auto restart, right? Because I can see why that would be a problem. Just let me hit background battle and dip out, and then while it's running, taking the 5 to 7 minutes to run in the background, I'm doing other things. Yeah, Brieg's animation is brutal. But teleports and nightmare raids, man, Pog. We've been waiting for that for a while.
Yeah, that should have been in there forever.
And this is nice, right? This is nice when you don't realize that there is a free 10 summons and you do your daily summon and then you got 9 and you can't do a group anymore. So I kind of like that they're letting you just do your free summons all at once. That's kind of nice.
I guess.
It's a thing, right?
It doesn't change the laundry list of UI issues I have with the game.
Mm-hmm. Can anybody tell me what the difference is in this UI change?
They put the 85 at the top. That's really good.
Yeah. 85 at the top. So yes, you have to scroll down past the track. Okay, you know what? I'm down with this. It's just been so long since I've crafted.
So hold on. To address what Anya was saying in the thing, he said about how you only should be able to see the S3 animation once per day and skip it. Just like a Nikkei. That actually is a problem. They can't do that. That was actually something the community wanted in the first 3 months that Epic 7 came out. And they basically explained that how they coded the game, how they animated things in the unit engine, it would look incredibly janky without those frames because they basically programmed the sprite to go into the S3 and then have transition frames out of it. So the game would look really wonky on a lot of units if they made you the ability to skip the animation. That's why they don't let you skip animations. It would just cause things to look really weird and like glitchy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nori, that's what I was hoping for, was some
wonky
hero
or
UI
hilarious. I vote hilarious. Okay, chill. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the games play the animation, and you're wanting them to not play the animation. That was something Unikim was always big on, right? That she didn't want to do anything that cheapened the quality and effort art that they put in. But she's not here anymore, so I'm not saying it couldn't happen.
Yeah, get rid of the first hero tab.
More UI improvements. Epic craft. Okay, so it shows the epic craft mileage in the upper right-hand corner. I guess that's the improvement.
Which doesn't really doesn't mean anything when you think about it. That's what I was talking about. There's a lot of UI bloat in E7. Like, this is just another thing you didn't need, right? Because as soon as you hit confirm, you can see your epic crafting progress on the previous screen. Like, what's the point?
You know what this real? You know what's the UI improvement I really wanted here is tap to arrange to instantly lock, sell, or extract equipment. How about unlock? How about you go and you select all the trash that you want to sell, and then you click the sell button, which is right beside the lock button, and then you can't unlock the trash. And you've got to go into your inventory and manually unlock each one by one and sell them. Give me a damn unlock button. Maybe I'm the only one who has this problem, but
okay.
Man, I hated that. I hated that.
Something.
Yeah, when you accidentally lock it and you have to go all the way out to your inventory, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, everyone is like, so you can spam 10x. Okay, I guess that makes sense.
Who has inventory space to spam 10x?
It's not me.
A button that directs players to the match history page will be added to World Arena Lobby.
Yeah, this actually is, I think, a good change. Because, like, before it was just, like, on the sidebar, and it looks the same as every other feature. And considering it's by far the most important button on that screen, aside from play, like, you know, matchmaking.
Yeah.
I think that's good that it's, like, out of the way and, like, right there, because usually your eyes are drawn to one of two things. Your win rate, which is where the match history button is, or the button that lets you queue.
Okay, I'm down with it. It's a nice change.
Red says, LOL, don't care.
I also don't really care.
Limited pet summon event. Special pet event.
Wait, but God, Tristen, is that link going to your battle log, or it's going to the actual GG site?
Wait, does that actually go to the actual GG site?
I'm pretty sure it's
to the
GG
match
site,
history page.
Otherwise, it'd be called the battle log, right?
Yeah, it's not the battle log. It's just up on the right hand side. I think it is to the GG site. Yeah.
That's also interesting. Okay. We'll see.
So they made Mystic Packs prettier and more attractive, and they put an ML unit at the top to make you feel like these are a really good deal. These are the worst deal in the game. If you buy these, really enjoy gambling, because you are more likely to get garbage from these than any other pack.
Don't listen to him. I've only ever bought 2 Mystic Packs in my entire life. The first one gave me Conqueror, or gave me Bellion. The second one gave me Conqueror Lilius. Don't listen to this man.
Wait a minute. It says Mystic Pack up here, but down here, these are monthly packs and daily summons.
That's because it's a UI improvement to the recommended tab.
Oh. Guys, this is stupid. Let's move on.
I remember Bellion was the first
Mystic
Pack
so it's
I
just going to cycle through. Dude, everybody excited to pull for Chloe?
Sure, make Chloe imprints.
Hey, Tam. You made Chloe imprints.
Honestly, yo, I'll be real with you. That Tamarin banner might be actually secretly OP if we have another, like, limited Tamarin.
If it's a limited Tam, yeah. Yep, that's what I was thinking.
I mean, to be fair, you could get it off the regular limited, but at the same time, like, what if people have been speculating, what if it's, like, the next ML is the Tamarin, just to really mess with you? In which case, then that's a genius banner.
So,
is there no story summon for Tam?
Have we really set people up to buy that new UI promoted Mystic Pack? Right?
Okay, Mystic Summon rotation.
Zeo and Conqueror Lilius, arguably 2 of the most important ML5s in the game, right before a custom Mystic Summon. Like, literally right before a custom Mystic. This ends on the 29th, and that's when the custom Mystic starts.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed about that.
It's a good thing we got that UI change promoting those Mystic packs because they're gonna sell like fire.
I'm actually mad that Zio took this long to be in the rotation. He should have been in December. Like it's usually about a year, right? Like it should have been Zio back in December. This should have been Lone Crescent Bologna. This should have been Lone Crescent Bologna. Like we're running like
Gravity on Earth
behind.
And Euro Kadaki and Gigi. Sorry, I missed your guys' follows, but I appreciate you. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. This is premeditated, Sue. They said, you know what? We wanna do a Mystic rerun, and we need to put the fattest, most important heroes right before that, so that we can really push it out. I mean, and you know, you can call it scummy or you can call it smart business practices, but this is intentional. He was delayed on purpose, and Lilius was run again out sequence so they could build this banner to drain mystics, to sell mystic packs for the custom summon, because the custom summon will trap people. People will say, well, I'm going to pick my 2 units and I'm going to take my shot and maybe I'll get them, maybe I won't. And then they get about halfway through the Mystic Summon and they go, oh, this isn't going to carry over. Yeah, Mystic Summon and Custom Mystic are completely separate.
Yeah.
So you gotta...
Custom Mystic pity goes away afterwards.
Yeah, only do the Custom Mystic Summon event if you have enough like resources to actually get a full ML5 pity, because if you unlock the character you want and you roll and you don't get it and the event ends, that's it. It doesn't transfer over to another banner. You just wasted whatever, your 80 mystics.
Yeah, you get to use your tokens on gold, bro.
So
yeah.
For those who don't know, for those who haven't been around for a custom summon, they are separate from all of the banners. When you do a pull, every pull you do, you get a currency, you get a token. And when you get to 200 tokens, you can buy an ML5. So what people want to do is they want to select the ML5 that they pull for and they start pulling. And hopefully before you hit 200, you get that unit. Then you can swap to a different unit and use your 200 currency to buy that second unit. And you walk out of the Custom Mystic Summon banner with 2 ML5s for 1 pity. That's the dream. What happens is people say, now is my chance to get Briar Witch Assyria. They put her in there. They slam 5,000 mystics. They don't get her. And then they realize, oh, crap. I either have to buy a mystic pack or accept that I wasted 5,000 mystics.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can spend those coins on things other than the summons. You can buy mod boxes and Molagor and other stuff if you have overages. You can always do that. But, a lot of people get trapped by this and feel coerced into buying it. So if you got friends who are talking about this banner, you say, if you don't have like 9,000 or 8,000 mystics rolling into this thing where you can make up the rest by refreshing the secret shop, don't touch this banner. It's a trap. Because any summon done here, it'll give you coins, but it will not count towards pity.
Yep, and then also we have to address the elephant in the room. Obviously, Zio Conqueror on this banner,
Finally,
Mystic Summon on that banner, but the banner after these is either Politis or Senya, and if they're like broken, like the best ML5 in the game, like we saw like Landy or like Euphine, I'm letting you know now.
Yeah, if you need both
times,
the
my friends.
Customs and this, you're gonna have 3 ML banners.
This is a game of resource management, and manage your resources good for this one. I'll make some cautionary videos about this to try to get the community ready, but Custom Summon is a dangerous banner to go into without planning like a month ahead, what your life's going to be like a month ahead.
Yeah.
So does this custom banner only have a few heroes on it? Because in the past, they had to have been released for 6 months, right? But this one says within the last 6 months.
I thought it said. Hang on, let's find the thing.
It's everything from. It says on the thing. It's everything from Urban Shadow Shoe and Infinite Horizon Acades and back.
Right. If it was after Shoe or after Acades, no.
Forward.
Yes. Well, I think. God damn it! Let me find the post.
Yeah, so you can't
within the past 6 months.
Maybe
somebody needs to fix their English. Bro,
yeah. You can't get. You can't get Euphine, you can't get Sharoon, you can't get Ludwig. Everything else is fair game.
Okay, here it is.
According to that, you can, though.
Yeah, don't go by what the really crappy translation.
We would like to provide blah blah blah, beginning blah blah blah, released within. You will allow you to summon desired heroes released within the past 6 months. This is shit translation. They're Google Translate sucks.
Said the past 6 months.
Yeah.
No, Red. That's what I'm trying to caution people.
The past 6 months.
That's what I'm trying to caution people on. Like they gave us a selector, right? They're like, here is your freebie selector, and then here's a broken unit right after it.
I'm telling you, man.
Oh my god, hang on.
It's inverted.
Bring this up. Go into the CM chat.
There's gonna be some mad people
post
wondering
a picture,
why we can't summon UP.
say, bruh, this needs fixed. Say P. Yeah. Okay. It's like, really?
I was the only one who noticed it, so maybe it didn't need to be fixed.
It's like, really? I can only pick, Shu and Sharoon? And
yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's just 2 units.
Well, I definitely don't need this.
How many ML4s other than Acades have been released?
Like 0.
Oh my god. Right.
Hey, but it said up until 3/21. That's why I was like, well, I don't know.
Okay.
I will say last thing on this before you move past the Mystic Summon. I do think that Zio is worth your pity, and he is worth picking up. Like that's just my opinion. I think he's one of the best PvP units. Yeah, he's one of the best PvP units in the game, no matter what your playstyle is. Like, I just don't think that he is really that replaceable. I think he's like an almost an evergreen unit. And I value those kind of...
He's not almost, he is an evergreen unit. Evergreen units should always be pulled.
Yeah, I always value evergreen units. Like, Hand Guy, I feel like is always going to be an evergreen unit. Like,
the only reason you go Sea Lilius over Zio is if you don't care about RTA.
Yeah, I got my second Zio with Headhunt too, Inori.
This is true, Inori. But the thing is, you're not wrong. But like, the thing is, yes, Politis and Senya can be broken, right? That's a given, especially with the track record of the past like year or so. But Zio is a proven top tier, and I don't think he's not gonna still be a top tier in a couple of months. So like, you take the thing that is a guaranteed improvement to your account rather than the hope that...
I would too, Red. I would take Sea Lilies over Zio for multiple reasons, but I also have the gear to make a Sea Lilius, and a lot of people can make a Zio a little bit easier, but Sea Lilius is usable in so much PvE coming up, so I would go with Sea Lilius unless you really want to break into RTA and you have Masters level gear. Zio will fix a lot of things for you too, if you can't build a good Sea Lilius. I don't know. I mean, you're talking about like which is better, pizza or ice cream. I mean, pick the one you like. There is no bad choice. You won't regret it either way.
So here's my reason why I'm saying Zio, right? Yes, Sea Lilius is probably, if I had to choose only one, I could only have one, I'd probably also choose Sea Lilius. But the thing is, we know that the most headhunted character of 2023, from the data that Smoggate themselves put out at the end of the year, is Conqueror Lilius, and she is available on, and that was like beforehand. Like, that's like the old selectors, right? Not including the one we got in November. So like, at this point, I'm assuming most players have Conqueror, right? If she is by that represented, right? It's like 40 or 50% of players took Conqueror.
Yeah.
Right? And that was before the November selector, where even more people are going to take her. Most people probably have her.
Okay, so we're going to get you and Red and me and together in a chat, and we'll tier list this out on who you should pick on that. But if we get into that right now, we're going to be up until 3 in the morning, and we're only on number 1 on the patch notes.
Lionheart. The answer is Lionheart.
Oh yeah, true.
You take Lionheart.
So World Arena O season begins on Saturday, so people will start watching RTA streamers again. That's kind of nice. So let's see.
True.
Saturday is Saturday the 3rd, right? So we go over here and we type it 12 months from 2/3/2024.
It's gonna be in May, bro. If you're wondering when the season ends, it's gonna be in May.
So, why did I say 12 months? 12 weeks.
12 weeks.
So
Yeah.
April 27th is the end of RTA season. Write it down, make a note, take a picture. I don't give a fuck.
I know
April
what 12 months
27th is
from
when
it
it ends, so that everybody will know when RTA season is over. Because
Basically,
everybody
I'm
always asks,
Lionheart
when is
Serbian
RTA
because
season
she's
going to
the-
end? That's how you can figure it out. Preseason varies. Season never varies. It has always been 12 months to the day.
It's always 12 months, yeah.
Weeks.
Now, the people in the chat are
12
wondering
weeks,
why I'm
12
saying
weeks, 12
Lionheart.
weeks
I'm
to
just
the
gonna say it 'cause I like it.
12 weeks. Okay. Same.
I hate that it's a Briar Witch skin.
Ooh.
Best
Oh, yeah,
DPS
the
in
frame.
RTA right now?
These don't suck.
It's
Yeah,
probably
they're pretty good.
These don't
Probably
suck at
Landy.
all. I'm not gonna lie, I like these.
Even the champ frame is pretty good.
Yeah, even the
Yeah.
champ frame's pretty good.
These remind me of the old school frames, like from
This
the first
is-
3-4 seasons.
Fucking bravo. They finally did it. They made an RTA frame that isn't garbage. And it doesn't have like 19 colors in it. It's not like a bag of Skittles.
Yeah.
I mean, you only hate this frame if you don't like the blue gold combo, or if the blue gold combo doesn't work well with your lead character. But yeah, it's clean as fuck. I like this.
Everything works well with Dark Corvus.
I like how everybody gets this royal blue, and then you get teal if you're bronze, or not bronze,
Yeah,
but masters, yeah. Okay, Ancient Inheritance Beta. We kind of went over this extensively earlier, so we'll just glide through it. But what annoys me about this is this was the information release that would tell us everything about it, and all it did is reiterate the same basic requirements where you gotta be rank 40, you gotta have 16 or more guild members. If you lose guild members, you're not locked out. You just need 16 to initiate it, and then you're good to go no matter how many you lose after that. Nothing's changed there. Here's the map again that we saw in the video.
Wait, if you join another guild, it resets your progress?
Yes, it
And
resets
currency?
it resets everything. It's like starting fresh, but you can't get the same floor rewards again. So the level 88 gear, if you bought it in the shop, that stays bought. If you got it from killing a boss, that stays bought. And if you leave a guild that hasn't killed the floor 1 boss yet, and that's why you left the guild, and you join another guild that's already killed the floor 1 boss, I'm pretty sure you're SOL and you don't get that gear. So be careful about guild hopping. Make sure you jump into a guild that is on par with your movement, or behind you enough that you'll be able to get all the rewards.
Like when you kill the floor 1 boss before everybody logs in.
Yes, exactly. And I think that's part of why they're doing this whole, you've got to go over and kill the boss to 50%, then kill the wardens, then kill the boss again, and you can only attack the boss twice in one day. I think they're doing that so everybody gets a chance to get on the map and nobody gets screwed out of rewards. I think that's a roundabout way to address that issue.
Doesn't address the chest issue though. Like if somebody opens it, like those
Except
guild
that
Wait,
those-
that picture
except
has a
that-
chest in it.
Oh my god, the chest wasn't there before. Somebody loot goblined that shit.
It's
Imagine
Tristen
putting-
Wolf up there, I'm telling you.
Yeah, imagine putting that chest right there, and then you're like, man, I spawned right beside that shit, and I don't have a key. I gotta run all the way up here, fight this guy, and run all the way down here, run over here, get the chest, and then I can run somewhere else. Movement's gonna be rough, man.
Mhm.
Alrighty. Hey, they
Probably
just said a
gonna take the
maximum
extra
instead of increased
provisions.
here. Players will expend EXP when their character moves from tile to tile, so you know that's going to increase your exploration movement, exploration levels, increases the number of deployable heroes. That's just like before. Effects are essential for improving. You can increase the number of deployable heroes for expeditions. These effects are essential for improving your exploration experience. Okay, leveling up is important for increasing your exploration experience. Good to know. Good to know. Need keys to open chests. They can be attained as a reward for leveling and exploring. And I think they tell you that. Yeah, right here. Level 2, you get 2 keys. A level 3, you get a relic. So this is how we get relics. So increase mobility range by a cell, another relic, 2 more keys.
Yeah, wasn't there some teleport relic? Do you remember that?
They mentioned one of the relics will let you teleport to cells that are within your movement range. You know how like when you're on the field, it shows a certain area is lit up, so that you can use relics to like teleport. Which really, if you look at this, only lets you move 2 cells, but it might let you go around obstacles. Like you could teleport to this cell, and instead of using 2 provisions, use the teleport, because it would have taken 1, 2, 3 provisions to get there. So maybe it'll let you get around. Heck, maybe you're here and it'll let you teleport over here. Maybe it'll let you get across barriers. That teleportation relic sounded neat. I wish they gave us a list of relics somewhere. They talk about leveling by element.
But they also said you could combine them. So if you get the mobility +1 range, then you could teleport within that extra range, right?
Mm-hmm. Possibly.
I think they said that somewhere.
Yeah, and that's cool. I like that. I just wish they would give us an idea of what some of the relics are. All we've seen are 3 of the starting relics, and I don't know. A lot of this we'll have to see what happens. Hey, it is a beta. On complete. Okay, so in the Ancient Dragon's Tomb, you need to undertake quests with other guild members. Duh. When completing conditions, the next quest begins.
Real fast, Tristan, just gonna take a second to answer. Is it Diz Rezox in the chat? You're asking about the rewards for Ancient Heritage. Like, very, very important to get into a guild to get these, because some of the best pieces, especially if you're not some Giga Whale or very lucky, like a lot of the gear that comes to this event is some of the best stuff that's probably going to be on your account.
Yeah, very good gear, basically.
That command's broken. Jump in my Discord, and there's a guild recruitment hall in there with everything from like the top 3 Guild War guilds recruiting all the way down to I just started last week guilds recruiting. Jump in there and look in the recruitment hall. There's hyperlinks to let you speak directly to the recruiters and hit one up and say, I need a heckin' guild because I am active, I will be on every day, and I will be an asset to your team, and I really want to do this, and get into a real guild. You really want to be in a real guild for this. It's insane gear, lots of mod boxes, and it's fun, right? Especially if that guild has got a Discord and you jump into a call like me, Sue, and Evandariel are in right now. It makes it a blast. It's so much more fun when you do it as a team effort. You're all moving around on the map, coming up with strategies. Jump into it, man. So here it is. You gotta kill baddies until you get 1,000 rage, and that unlocks Prongo. Then you go and you kill Prongo down to 50%. Man, they really phoned it on that name. That makes the 3 wardens appear, and then we got to spread out all over the damn map and kill the 3 wardens, because you know they aren't going to be clustered. And then once the 3 wardens are dead, Prongo comes back. We can go and kill him for the last time, and that will unlock the elevator to floor 2. And there are 3 floors, so this is a lot. Although there are only 3 floors instead of 4, you're going to be doing a lot more walking. Plus, you can only attack Prongo twice per day. It's going to be slow. It's going to take every bit of 3 weeks, even with an active guild.
Yeah, good thing they extended it.
So you were talking about the rewards. So, you know, you get the Ancient Dragon keys, you can open chests, and there will be gold as well as other obtainable loot inside of the chests. The exchange. One of the things that's in the chest is going to be exchange currency. And with this exchange currency, there's level 88 gear, and it's frickin' speed gear. So there's 3 pieces here. The other 3 pieces are going to...
The body is insane, by the way.
Yeah, we'll scroll down a minute to what the pieces look like. But these 3 pieces are in the shop. The other 3 pieces are going to be for killing the floor bosses. So 1 for each floor boss. We'll gift everybody in the guild these pieces. You don't actually...
there's a reset stone for Senpai when he low rolls everything.
Yeah, and when your gear rolls for crap, there's a reset stone.
The first freebie one in the game.
Yes, it is.
For 88s.
So the
Come on, sound, come back. Where'd you go? Hang on, my headset just died. Now I can't hear anything. It's so quiet. Why did this die?
Like in general, it rolls better than
Okay, I can hear you guys now.
a lot of stuff that I roll.
Oh, good.
Heckin' hoochie. Okay, so this is what the gear looks like. Here's the left side pieces. Pretty good weapon. It would be nice if it dodges attack,
Yeah.
but you know, it is what it is.
You either want to dodge attack. Yeah, basically you just want to dodge attack.
You just want to dodge attack, yeah.
Man, why couldn't they just make that defense?
Yeah,
you can't have defense. You can't have defense with a sword.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, effectiveness would have been better. Why not make it a clone of the helm, right? The helm is great. Ideally, you dodge effectiveness so you can change it to defense, or some units like effectiveness. You know, it's
you
just
either dodge ER or effectiveness. Like if it goes a split, then it's basically a Soul Weaver piece, like DER.
An ROL piece.
Yeah.
Let's be real. What's important here is that you don't spread it out, that you hyper focus or you high roll, because this is a great piece. The armor can't go frickin' wrong. The armor is
absurd. Yeah, the armor is absurd. I think it's the best piece in the entire set.
The neck is not bad either. You kind of want to dodge effectiveness, but really it's going to be hard for this neck to go wrong. The ring is the same as the neck. It's going to be hard for it to go wrong. The boots are weird. The boots are probably the weirdest piece, right? You got half DPS stats and half, you know, they're speed bruiser boots, and there are very few bruisers that you want to run on speed. There are a few, but not many. And most of those bruisers that you do want to run on speed are HP or defense scaling, so you don't want the attack. In a perfect world, you dodge attack, you change it to crit damage, and or you just hyper focus.
Yeah.
You know, you win the coin toss and hyper focus the defensive stats or the damage stats, and change something else.
I would say the boots are probably the worst piece, or the sword.
But yeah, I mean, pound for pound, they're really good, and it's speed set and HP set, which is just about perfect for an Ancient Inheritance. And we get a maid side story. So,
Miracle
you know, this will be
Kingdom.
fun. It'll be full of loot. I'm sure it'll be heckin' adorable. The Valentine's Day stories are always great, right?
I love Tamarin's design in this side story.
I've always enjoyed the side story. I mean, there was one where they forced Bologna into a arranged marriage with Aether. There was the one where everybody in Epic 7 was all sad because Celine was like totally into me. You know, there's the Lucy story, which was cute. I really like the Valentine story.
Don't you remember the original Valentine story with I? Don't you remember I? So the original Valentine story was where you had the option to date either Jenna, Lytica, Bologna, or I think it wasn't actually Aether was the last one. You had, and it was a first-person like visual novel style experience where you played as what we thought was ourselves, like you were playing as the player, but no, it was actually just a person named the letter I.
That was the Lucy story.
No, that was the original one. Lucy wasn't in it yet.
Oh, okay.
They did a riff on it. They did a riff on it later on with Lucy.
Right.
Like they did like a 2.0 version of that side story with Celine and Lucy, right? But the original one was this like really weird. You think you're playing as yourself, trying to date all the girls, and instead it's this dude named I, and he is like, I don't know, man. He just takes the girls, bro. He's just like, yeah, dude, you belong to me.
Yeah, I mean, literally that story was probably like 2 months into playing, so I probably don't remember it.
It was weird. It was very weird.
So it looks like there's buttons and something different with the side story. So hopefully this is engaging and not tending your garden kind of slow. But yeah, being the band manager.
No, please no.
So yeah,
so are you saying we get to play Idolmaster?
These are three. You know, these are all different weeks. So it's a 3-week-long event across Valentine's Day.
Please.
And
I
you know
the
all
is good plan.
Playable heroes. Tamarin's album. That's
Who
the
could
currency,
that question mark be?
Whoa, that's bright and adorable. So, yay, side stories.
So I said Idolmaster.
This looks very familiar, right?
So if you know,
Why
you know.
Three? Why only 3 entries? What happened to 5?
What if there's multiple ones?
What?
You don't know.
Yeah, you seen that, right?
Yeah, I do see that. That is weird.
Fa.
First time for everything.
We're done with 3 out of 3 now.
Yo. They finally heard us. It's not 78. The piece of gear,
yeah.
the piece of
Wait,
gear
the
you get from
Valentine
the
ones, aren't they always 88? Because we got 88
aren't
pen
they?
last time.
I just remember. I'm
It's
just so used to it being 78 gear and hating that.
I think it's good though. By the way,
But this is nice, right? This is actually kind of better than the Ancient Inheritance one, except it's it's missing 1 point in each roll. But there's no attack gumming it up.
It's also perfect for Tamarin. Like Tamarin literally only wants 4 stats. They're these 4.
And they're these 4. Yep.
Yeah, it's like literally like if you're trying to build a Tamarin for Nightmare Raid,
for Tamarin.
Yeah, it's actually just a perfect sword for Tamarin.
Alrighty then. And
yeah, because the
standard shop
the
stuff.
Vivian one was the pen hat, and my pen hat, both of them, the rerun and the original, both rolled the exact same, which was like 34% defense.
Yeah,
it's usually 88 for bigger events. So D-Dang is probably right. It's been 88 for the more recent ones. It's only the reruns where we're getting the garbage 78s, I guess, or at least for the big events with limited units, it's been better.
Both of my crowns rolled the same. Also, it's actually kind of funny you say that.
So
yeah.
I'm not going to
super good, and
I'm not going to rehash this again, right? But the long and the short of it is 30 stamina instead of 18 stamina, resulting in UI change. Going from 1 greater mod gem to just 1 greater mod gem is a net loss. It is a lot less, and by a lot I mean like 60% less greater mod gems.
Don't forget, if you scroll back up, you can show them in the UI area that they're. Lesser
mod gems go to 2, so you're going to get more lesser mod gems, but greater mod gems are going from 1 to 1, and that's trash. There'll be an entire video, you can check the link right there for it, that goes into a very deep dive about this. And Sue, if you want to plug your video in chat, go for it. Sue goes even deeper. Mine's a little 8-minute teaser about why this is ass. Sue goes over the entire
I
balance
go over the
patch in detail, kind of like we're doing now, and he really breaks it down good. So give that one a watch too. It looks like less catalysts to sell in the shop. Let's see. Did we miss that? It's less than the chapter stories, but isn't this about this? This is normal because there's a different currency the following week and a different currency the following week, and it totals out to be actually more. But the dedicated unit stories where it's just a 2-week thing and it's the same shop, the shop doesn't unlock more. Those have more, but these ones where there's a different one each week in a different section, yeah. This is standard. It's not a change.
So I forgot to mention while we were in the maid side story when we were talking about it. But if Tamarin's a unit as a limited unit, we'll know by tomorrow morning.
Okay, user interface improvements, and what the hell is UX improvements?
User experience.
User experience.
Oh, okay. So one-shot nightmare raids are back on the table. I'm looking forward to this.
Yay, nightmare raid can get done now in half the time. In
seconds. No more does he accidentally kill my shoe. Just set the conditions right, drop the nuke. Oh, I didn't get all the debuffs, restart, do it again, boom, it's over. Done in 3 seconds. Love it. We went over the steel workshop. They're sorting by old and new. That's beautiful.
Yep. It's actually kind of sad that Laya's not going to get shown for like a week to build hype. Like, it's going to suck that we're going to wake up. I'm going to wake up tomorrow and like Tristen will already have Tristen maybe if you're up that, but I said Jenna will already have a video out. It'll be an hour old and I'll learn everything there is about it at that point. I'm like, cool. I just wish my company would, do drip marketing or, something like that.
Guys, do you see the quality of life improvement here?
It's the epic craft mileage in the
No,
top
no,
right.
They
no.
all roll
No.
speed.
They all
Yep.
4-speed, 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 4-speed. Obviously, the quality of life. Hey, Hino! Thanks for the freaking raid, buddy.
3 speed pieces with 4 speed. That is an improvement.
I appreciate you, man. Thanks for the raid, buddy. Let's see. Let's get you a shout out.
Mr. Hino.
Uh-oh. That's a Lucina.
Uh-oh.
No.
Oh, for crying out. What the heck is up with that? Hey, one of my mods, give him a shout out. It's telling me I have to wait an hour before I can give somebody else a shout
You
out.
already gave him the shout out.
Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Good. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you. So we were talking about this this huge improvement to the user experience on the crafting event. Everybody thinks it's this mileage, man, but it is speed. We're going to see speed rolls on all of our on half of our gear. It's going to be amazing. I'm so down for this change.
I get to live out my dream of being just like Red.
Hey, Professor Bloke and Hiwei, thanks for the follow, guys. Welcome to the Wolf Pack.
I've never seen that much 4-speed in a freaking 10 craft before.
I know.
Right, Lucina? Okay, so we like the pet change, right? You can everybody's like, well, this is great. I can get back the pets I lost, but I think the thing that's important here is that it lets people for just 30 currency rotate their pets and enjoy all the skins they got. Put the snowman in the lobby for winter, put the bats in the lobby for Halloween. Lets them, if they get bored with one, they can change it to another and not worry about losing a skin. I mean, you may not like it, but cosmetics are huge in these kind of games. So I think it's a W.
It should have been there in the beginning.
It should have been there in the beginning.
Nobody wants to make a 5-star pet. If there's a new event with a new pet, they don't want to make another 5-star pet just to change the appearance of a 5-star pet.
Yeah. So I'm down. I think it's pretty cool. Shop UI improvements, so you can get spammed on the Mystic packs. Yeah, it's a pretty banner to coerce you into buying something. And you know why this is here, right? I mean, Conqueror Lilius and Zeo together on a banner, followed immediately by a custom Mystic Summon, followed immediately by ML Paldas or ML Senya. They're going to sell a lot of these packs, and now it's easier for you to see. It's going to be in your face every time you click on the shop link and the recommended jumps up. So, gird your wallets, my friends.
You know what the one issue Smilegate has right now with the marketing?
Just the one?
Well,
is it just the one?
Issues, but they think they always think, these new packs are gonna get these dolphins and whales interested. But the issue is they gotta have a product to sell first.
Yeah.
We're very much lacking that right now.
So it's nice that people get a friendship artifact, right? We haven't seen a friendship boosting artifact in a couple of years, right?
Yeah, it's been a while.
And for people that already have the other two, this will let you run 3 friendship farmers along with your farm units. So that's kind of nice. Tamarin raid up, Chloe raid up, coin shop reveal, yay. Solly's nice. Archdemons come and gone. Dilibet's nice too, but yeah, I don't know.
I'll probably grab a D-Lily.
I'm tempted to pick up a Solly because I kind of want to build another Solly, but tempted.
I never got a D-Lily, but I pulled 2 Sollys back to back.
D-Lily's great, man. I really like that unit. Okay, a new pack
Solly is the shit, man.
A new pack will be added to the shop. Are they going to tell us what this pack is? It's the Year of the Dragon Celebration Pet Pack. You ready for this? If you can't get that skill that you want on your Rift team, well, now you can buy it. There's going to be a pack that's going to have a newborn dragon, and you can
Reforged mat for hunts.
Wait, this isn't the right pack.
That's not even.
Where's the pack? Where's the pack? Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Select the S rank skill to be provided as affinity level 1, so you can buy the skill that you want.
That's anything more than 20 USD, bro.
Oh,
I swear.
But why though? Oh, you
This
dude, you
is
know
gonna be-
damn
this
well
is-
it's $29.99. You
Yeah.
know damn well it's $29.99.
Yep. So you tired of spending 6 million, 7 million gold every Monday and not getting the skill that you want? You can break out your wallet and get the hell out of that cycle. And you can buy this pack multiple times, but I think it only comes back once per week. So you can
Once
just
a
sit
week.
Yep, you can
What?
just purchase this. So in 3 weeks, you got your every 3 weeks you got your triple S pet of choice.
Right?
If you're willing to spend the cash.
What the fuck?
Yup.
All that effort and luck for nothing.
I am right there with you, Wind Demon. I am right there with you.
I remember every morning I would Monday morning I'd log into Discord. It'd be me, Evan, Tristen, and Bianca, and everybody would
Surely
just
this
blow
is the
their
week.
load. Like,
Surely
did you get
this
it?
is the week. Yeah.
Did you get it?
Nope.
Nah.
So that's a whole thing, right?
I think Evan.
Red
I
can
think
finally build a pet.
I think
Yeah.
Evan finished first. I finished second. Bianco finished third, and then Tristen. It was unfortunately the one that had the worst RNG and took the longest.
I like
finished
the
both of mine before Tristen finished it.
I am digging the pet cruelty chest here, right? It's like they proper just jammed that pet into that small ass bag.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
That's the thing. You take your cat to the vet in, and as it's just like screaming, like I don't want to go.
I'm only missing one S skill. I literally, if I want to, I can buy this once. Hopefully I will get the last S skill I need on Monday. If it doesn't happen, and this is under $30, it might freaking happen, just so I can be free from it.
And Red, do I have a pack for you?
Yay, monthly catalyst selection pack. I mean, what's content without 1, 2, 3, 4 new packs?
Yep,
Oh, and you can buy a really cute dragon with a really ugly lolly pack for and get 100 sky stones. This is gonna be like $1 or $5 or $2 or something.
Yeah, and if you don't buy it, I realized that I didn't realize until literally the other day. I was like, the pet journal, bro. If you miss the panda, the purchase panda, or you miss this dragon, you can never 100% that journal.
Breaks my
I
heart.
don't care, but for some people that matters.
They'll rerun it. I'm sure.
New
soundtracks will be added to the music player so that you can get DMCA for playing their music. Not salty.
Honestly, their top three. There's top three there. What is it? Sweet start to the day. Together, sweets of music. Getting closer bit by bit. I need these songs to actually hit because E7's soundtrack is not it, and I've heard Ancient Inheritance stuff, so it sure as hell ain't gonna be good. I would say on the whole, E7 has maybe 6 good tracks in its whole OST, which is rough.
To be fair, they're good OS. They're good tracks, but not good enough to make up for the fact that they're sort of
right. Wind Demon, that's how it really feels. E7 has music. I play other gacha games.
I play muted too.
Yeah, I play other gachas, and I'm like, damn, these games have great music. And then I come back to E7, I'm like, wow, the music in this game is garbage. Let's just mute it. We'll mute the game's music, and I'll just play other gacha game music instead.
I should make a punishment redeem where I only play. I turn the voice lines all the way up, but turn everything else off. Have you ever done that? Have you ever listened to E7 with just the voice lines, no music, no UI effect, no sound effect?
Constantly. That's how I record a lot of my footage.
Yeah, Ras yelling "Let's go" and Tamarin screaming "I'm coming." It's great, man. Love that shit.
You don't remember the video that Divine and I together with the Tavern thing? Will we continue to shine together?
Oh,
I believe in you.
There was a lot of oohs, ahs, and I'm comings, and my wife said, "What the hell are you playing?" And I turned the music back on. So I guess we're having RTA in a abandoned museum. Seems like a good place for our fight club.
Yeah.
E7?
But yeah, there's only 2 pieces of music in Epic 7. There's that Chaos Sect song. I forgot the name of it.
Tooltips will now be added. Okay, this is
the
a nice
RB
QL
remix
for new players, right? It's a nice QL. Lets them know, know not to fish for defense on a weapon, things like that.
What new players?
There's definitely
Moving
more.
on.
There's more good songs than you probably think there are in E7. Like it's just they're very few and far between.
Yeah, but RB remix.
Alrighty then. So this was the big one that kind of showed up in the middle of the stream, right? They're doing a custom Mystic banner at the end of the month. So right after the Zeo Conch Lilius banner, custom Mystic summon for 3 weeks.
For every unit within 6 months.
Again, I'll reiterate. That's a typo, guys. You know this is a typo. They mean prior to the past 6 months. So this is giga worth it if you have 10,000 mystics or even 8,000 mystics, because in 3 weeks you can get the other 2,000 just refreshing the shop. It's giga worth it because worst case you pity, you get the mystic you want. You get the moonlight you want. Best case, you get the moonlight hero you want prior to pity, and then you can shift your selector to a new moonlight unit. And like say you do 180 pulls and you get your ML Landy, then you can shift it to ML Shoe and do 20 more pulls and get your ML Shoe, and basically do 1 pity for 2 ML5s. But it is not worth it if you only have like 5,000 mystics. You do 5,000 mystics, you get all the way in, and you're staring at the timer on this with only 2 days left, and you need 4,000 more mystics, and you have no way to get those mystics. That doesn't involve this. So if you're comfortable with swiping, or you have 10,000 mystics, this is more worth than just about any mystic banner that's out there other than new units. But be aware that after Lilius and Zeo are gone, and after the custom mystic is gone, then we've got the new ML5. We've got Senya or Politis rolling in.
Yep.
Speaking of Senya, I found the song that I was talking about. I said there is good music in this game. You just have to find it.
I also want to iterate that if you do 5,000 summons and you get the ML5 that you want, those 5,000 summons are burned. They do not count towards your pity. This is a separate system for mystic summons, and any mystic bookmarks you spend in this do not have any impact on the pity from normal mystic summons. So that's nice if you're sitting like 1 away from pity. You can totally use this to get an ML5, and then when the new ML5 drops, you're still 1 away from pity, and you can get whoever you want. But if you're 200 from pity, and you spend 10,000 mystics in this, you're still 200 from pity when the new ML5 drops. So
I see a question: who is worth the pull for? If you don't know what to pull for, you probably should not be pulling on this banner. Like, you hoard. Like, you better know exactly what you need, because you only got 1 ML5 to choose from too, unlike previous Mystic customs.
Every content creator under the sun, including myself, will do a tier list on who you should shoot for on the custom summon, and whoever we recommend on the custom summon, if you don't have them and one of those is Lilius or Zeo, I'd go for Lilius or Zeo, because if you get them early, great, and if you don't get them, it at least counts towards pity. Whereas the custom summon doesn't count for shit. And if you've got 10,000 mystics though, custom summon is a way for you to get Lilius and Zeo in pity. If you're just a little bit lucky, you're a little bit above average on lucky, you get them both.
And technically, if you wanted to, you could wait, depending on how long the custom summon runs, because it will have Zeo and Lilius on the custom
summon will overlap them. Yeah. So yeah, it's
you could wait and see what the next ML is before you did the custom,
and see what their kits
are.
So
if it was me and I didn't have any of them, I would probably just skip the normal Zeo Lilius Mystic banner, and then get them on the custom if I needed them. So.
That's the biggest draw, I think, to the custom banner, is the fact that Navy Captain Landy is eligible for it. I think that's probably the absolute biggest draw to that banner.
Yep. Yeah, you could Landy Yuffie in the custom banner.
You can't Yuffie.
Oh, sorry, Landy Shoe.
Yeah. I think Landy is, by far, for most people, that's the biggest draw to the banner, is to get Landy.
So yeah, E7 is a game of resource management. More than anything else, it's making sure you don't spend currency carelessly and that you plan ahead. And this is a long game here, right? This is looking ahead 3 months. Or sorry, looking ahead probably at least I'd say at least a month. Looking at least a month and considering who do I, am I close to pity? Do I want to save that pity for what comes after? How many units do I need? How much money am I willing to spend? Am I comfortable swiping or not? You got to do some soul searching on that. We'll put out some tier lists that will help. I will try to do what I did last time, where I say good in PvE, good only in RTA overall with the recommendations. Jump in the Discord. Feel free to DM me. I'm happy to powwow with you around your own custom needs and what's going to work best for you. But when push comes to shove, it's a gotcha game. It's a gamble. You could get her in 10. You could take all 200 pulls. And I can advise you on what would be best for your account, but I can't advise you on what's best for your luck.
Yeah. Bell's asking about the whole Zeo shoe thing, and you're saying you're 3k Mystic short. If you have, or you mean you have 7k in the bank and you're 3k away from the actual pity? Remember, the custom Mystic banner from the time it opens, there's 3 more weeks after it. So if you think you can get 3,000 between now and the 21st of March,
if you're
might
sitting,
be worth considering.
I'd have to ask Biako how much it is, but 3,000 Mystics from the secret shop is probably on the order of 10,000 Skystones of refreshing.
It's on average, I think it's 200 Skystones is 1 Mystic. It's slightly less than that. It's like 190 something.
Oh, okay.
Well, it's like 190. It's like 190, like
2,000
skies.
200 is 1 Mystic, so 2,000 is 10 Mystics, which is 500. Yeah, so about what I said.
Yeah.
We're talking 1,000 Skystones is 200 Mystics for you on average. Anyway, start refreshing the shop. See if you can make that up. You've got time. The custom banner starts 4 weeks from now and lasts for another 3 weeks. It's 7 weeks you've got to get to 10,000 Mystics.
Oh, you could definitely make it, because 189 from pity means that you're plus 500 Mystics, bro. That's 7.5.
And also remember that this game is pretty generous during Lunar New Year. I'm sure there will be extra Mystics drops. I'm sure don't forget
collection board. Hoochie Shop is
yeah. You buy out Hoochie Shop, there's damn near 1,000 Mystics in there by the end of it.
Yeah, I think
it comes. Doesn't it come sometime soon, like this week or something?
I think it's tomorrow.
It does. Hoochie Scam Shop always starts like a week before Unlimited. So
yep,
yay.
The harbinger of doom himself, Hoochie's pop-up shop.
Which, by the way, still fun fact for those of you who don't know. The voice of Hoochie is the voice of Kairon. They're the same person.
Hoochie and Kairon are the same VA. Today I learned that's some shit right there.
Yeah.
So yeah, right here, there's 200 Mystic Medals right here, and then Mystic Medals pop up throughout the event. It may not be 1,000, maybe closer to 500, but usually you get a good chunk of Mystics out of Hoochie.
That's 800.
What is the minimum?
Oh no, that's 200. Yeah.
Mesha is asking, what's the minimum for being able to probably pity the custom banner? 10,000 Mystics.
10,000 is the maximum. I would do the custom Mystic if I was sitting on 8,500 Mystics or more. Because in 3 weeks, you can probably, just with the free Skystones you can probably get the last 1,500 Mystics refreshing the secret shop without spending really a dime, just burning all your resources. But if you're sitting on 0 Skystones, maybe be closer to 9,000 or 9,500 before you do it. Because the last thing you want to do is be staring at the shop going, I need 1,000 more Mystics. There's only 3 days left, and I either have to whip out the credit card and drop 20 bucks on a Mystic pack and not be free to play anymore, or just acknowledge the fact that I wasted 9,000 Mystics, and all I've got to show for it is 90 coins that I can use to buy, reforged mats and runes and gold and shit. Yeah.
So just to do a little bit
the purple ones do. Somebody asked about the purple reset stones. Yeah, they're in there, and they cost 1,200 Sky Stones each. It's ridiculous. And they work on 88s.
Yeah, these are for resetting back to as if you had never leveled it before, 88 gear. And God, Bones, please don't buy these if you're going to reset a piece of gear that you've modified. If you use a mod gem to change a stat, these reset stones don't work. And you're going to spend 1,800 sky stones on that purple reforge to reforge your ring, and it's not going to work because you've already modded it. So these only work on unmodded pieces.
They're definitely not worth it.
Straight up,
yes, Judah. They do not work on modded pieces.
I think I would only buy these if I'm a whale and I have a piece that is like 37 equipment score to start.
Not gonna lie, I bought this one. I bought this one because I had the worst World Cup ring on the server. Now, if people are gonna be in chat like, no, you didn't. Mine was no, it wasn't, because Sue thought he had the worst, and Sue probably had the second worst. Mine was worse. And I modded it, and it was worth every single one of those 1,800 sky stones with what that ring turned into. But I also don't mind spending. HP, I've got a decent amount of sky stones, so I'm kind of a privileged mind.
The blue one, I believe, is for the blue one, 85.
Yeah, the blue ones are for 85.
The purples are for 88.
Yeah, the revision ones are for 85. The restoration reminder ones are for 88. Left side, right side. Well, I mean, left side, neck and ring. Left side, neck and ring.
You know, I just out of curiosity, like, why couldn't it have just been one item, Smoggy? Like, why does everything need to be more compartmentalized and have more RNG? Like, I know the reason, but at the same time, like, please, like, you're actually killing us.
Yep.
Like, I swear, every decision. And I don't mean to badmouth them too heavily, but man, every decision that they make is always 2 step forward, 1 step back. Sometimes that 1 step back is further, I mean, it's a big step back compared to the 2 steps forward.
Now let's talk about what you should get from Hoochie's shop, okay? 4 to 5 star summon ticket? No. You're going to spend 1,200 sky stones to get a freaking Leo. Don't do it. Molagora, you know what? Normally I say no, but with all these new units, all the new limited units coming out, if you've got the sky stones...
I usually buy it.
I usually buy it. If I'm desperate,
maybe it's worth it because we're really thin on Mola right now. Mystic metals, I think these are, you always get mystics. I
snap by mystics. I always.
I actually skipped them.
Galaxy bookmarks, no. You're going to spend 1,200 sky stones and get an ML Leo.
No, not even, bro. You'll get an Elson.
Yeah,
Elson.
just get your gold transmit stone off of bookmarks.
Random 85 equipment, no.
No.
You're gonna get something with, you're gonna get a flat defense main boot with a speed substat, and it'll ruin your life. Rare catalyst
is that not
selection.
The one you roll?
Oh, it says random 85 equipment.
Yeah, it's just you get a random red piece. You just get a random red piece.
I think that's the one that's like the whale shop, right? The coin shop.
Where you
re-roll.
That is the coin shop.
Oh yes. You refresh it so many times.
If you get a great piece,
you know what? That's true. This is refresh. If you don't have the sky stones, don't look at it. Right? Just don't open the box to see if the cat's alive or dead. Just accept that it's both and move on with your life. But if you're swimming in sky stones, this can give you a really nice piece of gear, but I mean, it has to be the most perfect statted piece of gear in the world to be worth 1,100 sky stones.
Didn't somebody get like a 27 or 28 speed piece off of one of those?
I don't know. If it happened, it was probably to Redos.
Yeah, red.
Catalyst selection chest. Don't buy these. Don't buy these. Just run unrecorded history. Get some damn AP.
Same thing with the next one. I never buy the next one because
Reforged mat selection chest. I'll be honest with you. If you're running hunts, don't buy these. But if you're stuck in Rift, maybe you're so down bad for reforged mats this solves problems. But I don't know. Again, if you're swimming in sky stones and you're really down bad for reforged mats, but I would not recommend these.
Even if you're swimming in sky stones, I wouldn't do it, bro, because that's like more secret shop refreshes you could be doing.
Experience Penguin. This is dumb.
Worthless. This is dumb.
Do unrecord history. Greater artifact charm. Nope. This is dumb. Donate your guild ward and get them normally.
I buy the lucky chest
sometimes.
Poochie's lucky chest. I recommend Hoochie's Lucky Chest to everybody. This right below Molagora is this, right? Because it costs 100, and these are the things that you can get from it. And all of these things are worth more than 100 Skystones. About the only thing that sucks on this list is Catalyst Selection Chests.
Fun fact, I have bought Hoochie's Lucky Box, and I pulled a shoe off of it.
Yeah, I got my triple SC Pavel off of it.
Yep. You can actually just straight up pull a 5-star. Like, I pulled Blue Shoe, like, right after she got buffed.
It was really weird, too, because it doesn't have, like, a normal summon thing. It's
How
just
many,
like you
Judah's asking how many
boom,
Skystones should he hold on to for Hoochie's shop? If you want to buy all the things that are worth buying in Hoochie's shop, either 1,300 to 2,300. The difference being whether or not you buy the 1,000 worth of Molagora. But that gets you all the Hoochie chests and the Mystic bookmarks, which really are the two must buys. But
yeah, the Lucky Chest.
Don't spend what you don't have. All of these are just time savers. You get Mystic medals passively from doing Guild Wars. This is just a few Guild Wars fight. You get Molagora every Monday, more than you get from this. You get catalysts from farming. All this shit right here you get for login bonuses or RNG. All this stuff is turning Skystones into time savers, right? They're reducing the amount of time you have to spend in the game getting stuff. Don't feel like if you don't buy the stuff you're missing out and you need to swipe to get Skystones to buy this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, Joe K in the chat nailed it. It's you spend to get the mullas, you spend to get the 5 lucky chests, and then whatever you want to spend on Mystic medals that show up every single day. Other than that, unless you're a whale or you're desperate, don't buy it.
Yes. We're talking about things that are good values, not things that are must buys. Never spend beyond your means. Game of resource management.
Those 88 resets are not time savers.
Please, for the love of God, don't buy this shit right here.
Oh, it's a time saver if my junk piece of gear becomes a godly piece.
Unless you're a content creator or a whale or have just like Skystones pouring out of your account with nothing to spend it on. Because you're going to spend 1,800 Skystones, you're going to reset that 88 piece, and it's going to roll just as bad as it did the first time, or worse.
Yeah, and like I said, you're going to feel pretty pressured because, again, Zeo coming up on a banner, custom after that, 2 highly desirable MLs after that, and probably 2 limiteds also this month. So, like, you're going to feel pressured. That's kind of the point of Hoochie's shop, is to make you not have resources, so that way you feel compelled to spend afterwards. So
did you see this, Sue? You can learn more about the pop-up shop's probabilities at the link below. Hoochie's pop-up probabilities. Click on probabilities. Get fucked.
Go home.
Stop asking questions you don't want the answer to. That's what that's saying.
Yeah, I'm just like putting this out there, and like just to keep saying it's a game of resources, because like it's pretty obvious that all the banners and all the limited units are coming. Scam Shop is always there to make you want to spend on everything. It's like, oh, I need the Galaxy Summon, I need the 4 to 5, I need the Molagoras and the Mystics, and then you have no Skystones for everything that follows after. So that way you feel compelled.
The noblest knight in the kingdom. I guess
Greater Society, that is actually true, and that is currently a lawsuit in Korea between the KFTC versus Nexon, and I am eagerly awaiting the results of that case because, well, if Nexon loses it, then, you know, Aniplex and all these other companies, they better start ponying up and start showing us the back end so that we can see that it is what it is, what they say it is. So far, honestly, from every game I have seen, Hoyoverse is actually the ones that have the cleanest hands when it comes to that controversy. Because all of their rates are pretty much publicly viewable. A lot of data scientists have poured over all that data and kind of can confirm that the rates are in their games as they say they are. But everything else is kind of up in the air. E7 is clear too? Do you have the data for that? I would love to read it. I've only seen Hoyoverse clear to that controversy so far. But obviously Nexon is in deep. And I have this strong feeling that Lazango, who makes FGO, they are absolutely just like Nexon. I feel like I guarantee they manipulate their rates. I've had too many friends quit FGO and they come back and on their very first roll get something good. After not playing the game for like 6 months. Happens all the damn time.
Yep. You get up and walk away from the slot machine you just put $10 million into, and then some little old granny sits down in front of it and hits. Yeah, gotcha games, man. Legalized gambling.
I mean, it happened. Like, I had friends who didn't play FGO like for a year plus. And when we were all together at New Year's, they all just re-downloaded the game to try and get Koyan Sky because they knew I wanted it. And they all knew. They're like, yeah, we're all just going to get it on the first roll. And they all did.
Her skin looks awesome, Special Sonic. You seen it? Here you go.
How many characters can you choose to select the Mystic? Only one.
Oh, that's fantastic.
I mean, we gave up. We gave up this to get that, right?
Man.
True. I don't know about this one.
I like that skin.
Credits to Professor Loki. He put that shit together stupid fast for me. So we talked about the limited pet group adoption event, a check-in event. Oh, check-in event. So ought to be some mystics here, right?
Honestly, I'm thinking
there's
something
not a
similar.
Damn mystic here, is there? Look at that. Not a single damn mystic.
I'm expecting the Briar Witch Asaria skin to actually be white, like a wedding dress style.
I just hope it's not freaking monochromatic. I'm really tired of everything just being like all blue.
It's all
like
gonna be
ugly
white.
Sharoon or.
Well, that'll be up to the AI, I suppose, right?
Can we get like
gold?
Damn,
we
yeah.
get like
AI
we get like
fingers. True.
Can we get like a red dress on her? That would be cool. Like a rose, like with thorns theme.
Maintenance notice. Surprise, there's maintenance. Illustration contest.
Oh boy. Can't wait to see all of the great fan art for that one, which I'm being serious about, but then it devolves into being a ridiculously powerful limited unit.
That'll be better than
yes,
ugly
Apocalypse
ass.
Ravi is not a character right now because of Death Dealer Ray and Urban Shadow Shoe. Those two characters completely box A Ravi out.
She's no longer S tier, but she still has a place and can be used. I've seen some people use her with some success. She's stable and reliable, especially on the last day, but she's so prone to injury and control right now that she's not the juggernaut first pick she used to be.
Honestly, if Dark Corvus didn't exist in his current state, I would say you can put back Crimson Seed now.
ML Shoes, just the new A Ravi, not wrong. I think ML Shoes, it's like Landy comes out and we're like, oh, this unit's horrible. This unit's going to dominate the game. And she did. And then ML Shoe came out and it's like, this unit's horrible. It's going to dominate the game. And then we get Abyssal Euphine. It's like kind of glad that Sharoon was in the state she was, because holy crap, we couldn't get much stronger.
Spatial, that wouldn't save A Ravi. A Ravi's problem is that literally Elvira turns off the fighting spirit, Solitary just stun locks you before you ever get a turn.
A Ravi like
Ray
sat
and Shu
pretty
make you
at the top of the meta
damage.
for years, you know. Let her enjoy her retirement for a bit before we buff her back up. She's
no,
had plenty of time in the limelight.
Hell Scaling Bruiser is like the worst thing you can be right now in PvP for Epic 7. It's just so
Agreed.
it's the absolute worst thing you can be, because it's so bad versus like every archetype right now.
Don't you want Sea Lilius, Mediator, DDR, Ludwig, Mach-Ken, Malona? Yeah, those are all great picks. That's like reading from left to right on the S tier list.
I wouldn't follow. I mean, Judah's saying that they might get Lionheart. That was the whole thing that the Grader was responding to. To be fair,
Lionheart, man.
I wouldn't fault you for taking Lionheart. Lionheart's a strong character, and she's a fan favorite. She's my favorite. So,
like I said,
are there better characters? Sure.
We'll do some tier lists and discussion on this, but like I said the last time I did a tier list on this, there's no wrong choices. Don't let somebody browbeat you into picking one god tier unit over another god tier unit, because when you're talking about like who's better, Conqueror Lilius or Hand Guy, it's very situational and very incremental. They're both very, very, very good in different ways, and they're both top of their game. And if you pick one, you will be very happy you have that unit. You'll still be unhappy you don't have the other unit, but that's going to happen no matter which one you pick, because they're both god tier. It's not like you're going to pick one and be like, whew, I sure am glad I didn't get Mediator Queric, because now I got Conqueror Lilius and she does everything he does. It ain't like that. You will eventually want and will eventually get both. But yeah. There's a point where you narrow it down, and it comes down to personal preference, who you like the best, who you think's prettiest, who you want to fight with, or you can do the min-max thing and build both. You can jump into Fribbles or pick another unit with the same Zodiac and class and build it in-game on that unit and go, wow, I can make a incredibly powerful Briar Witch Assaria, like one of the best in the game, but I can only get up to 250 speed on my Conqueror Lilius. Well, that just made the decision for you there, didn't it? If it was down to those two units. So a lot of times seeing what you can build with the two choices you're struggling with will answer the question for you.
Chat, don't listen to this man. He's senile. It's clearly pick the girl with the largest personality.
No way.
I agree. That's the best advice.
It's anybody who skipped Dark Corvus on the Moonlight Blessing can get Dark Corvus now.
Yeah, but Dark Corvus doesn't have gigantic personalities like.
How do you know? How do you know? You see what's under that armor.
True.
There's gotta be some art.
Look, I'm just saying Vivian's hot, okay? She's like really hot.
Where's the summer Corvus skin I made?
I got the one I made. I'm looking for it now so I can show people what Corvus looks like under that armor. You guys ready for this?
No, don't do it. I've seen this before.
You better drop 5 gift subs or I'm doing it, Sue.
No, I can't do that. Avert thine eyes! Avert thine eyes, chat!
I can't find it. This is so disappointing.
Here, you could use mine. Mine is the best, bro.
Actually, if you want a Dark Corvus personality, just play Arc Recode.
Yo, I'm a full Arc Recode main, baby.
Oh, no.
Man, that game.
You mean, oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what Dark Corvus looks like when he takes his armor off, bro.
Speaking of which, I'm going to open it right now.
I gotta see. Okay, enjoy. Bruh. That's pretty good.
Isn't it? He still didn't take his helmet off, though.
Alright, see ya, Bell.
Hey, Belcock, you take care, man. I know it's late for you. Thanks for sticking with us.
Take it easy, dude.
Damn, I can't find it. I'm so sad about that.
A version update is required. Aw.
Wait, what?
Oh no, I'm yapping. It's an Arc Recode update.
Yeah, but this is an Arc Recode time. This is talk about Epic 7 patch to Epic 7 livestream time.
Technically, I'm talking about Epic 7, just the hentai version of it.
Oh no. Save us, chat.
Look at that personality, though.
Am I wrong?
Wrong, but I don't want you to be right.
Fair enough, fair enough.
I'm so sad we're not getting a Lionheart Sermius.
Rough Boy sounds like Bob from Bob's Direct. I sound like a lot of people according to everybody else. I can't tell if it's a compliment or not, though.
Basil, you're probably correct considering there is concept art for the character model.
Professor Book.
Yeah, Little Senya will be a real character. They have said exactly
Lolly
as much.
Senya is real. Lolly Senya is real.
Yeah, they said that they told the winner of the World Cup would get to pick a skin, and he wanted Little Senya, and they said we can't do it because skins have to fit over the existing unit model to work, and there's no way we can make Child Senya's skin fit over modern Senya's body. It would be twisted and distorted. It wouldn't look right. And he said, "Fine, do a furry Wulf Senya thing." And then Marguerite stewed on it a little bit and kind of got a little bit, upset in his own mind about it. He's like, I was promised the skin that I want. This is the skin that I want, and I suspect that he talked to them and said, hey, you know, this isn't what we agreed on. And they said, you know what? How about this? We'll make her a unit. So
The
yeah.
skin, I believe, is based off of Spice and Wolf.
Yep. So we're getting this the furry Senya as the skin, and we're getting the lolly Senya as a new unit. And that was
Anyone know where ATK is? I need to ask for his team comp.
I could DM him, but anyways, yeah. Regardless of the fact that it is like, you know, cat girl Senya or whatever, it is still an upgrade over her default outfit. I said it, chat.
Oh, the Wolf Girl Senya? I like Wolf Senya.
Whatever it is, it's just an upgrade because like the more you look at Senya's base outfit, the more it hurts your brain.
What? What's wrong with their base outfit?
How does it stay on? It defies the laws of physics.
Spray adhesive.
All right, I'm
I thought that
searching this
was
up.
obvious.
E7.
Lots and lots of stripper tape.
Yeah, how do you think they get those pasties to stay on, bro?
How do you think Lethe gets it to stay on, dude?
I mean, it's fine. Lethe is basically Cthulhu.
You know what? I'm into that. Sure.
I like that answer. She sweats a lot,
Senya.
so she's always sticky.
What the fuck?
That's how Lethe's outfit stays on. She's always sticky.
I think you hear the police cars like on their way.
I like how the pros and cons for Senya, but the cons make no sense except for one of them. And it's her counterattack buff can be stripped from her, but the other two make no sense. Is kind of vulnerable to debuffs, forgets about res set, and then can't land critical hits for herself. I'm like, what the fuck?
Nick, I believe you're actually correct. I'm actually opening my art book now to double check it, because the only thing I remember about Senya from the art book is the back profile is just... It's important, it's noted there that the boobs have to be so big that they can be seen from the behind profile. It's important. It's the most important part of the concept art, apparently.
What the fuck?
I'm looking for the Senya artwork now, because I need to like go look and verify this. Here we are.
No, wait, no, actually, yes, you have a point. Wait. No.
Nope, Sputnik's right. I'm looking at it. Yeah, it makes even less sense. Like, you could see the 360 degree like view of how her armor goes on. There's absolutely nothing. If you tried to wear this armor in real life, immediately the front of it would fall off.
Yeah. I mean, what?
It would just straight up fall off. Like, you can't even be like, oh, the
it's
tension.
magic armor, bro. It just forms to your body. That's
you
how
can't
magic
even
armor works. It's
you can't even argue. No, stop. Like, you
why
can't even argue like
about
tension.
like? Why are we arguing about like big titted like women inside a fantasy game?
Hey, Nahop, I believe we do have a handful of EU guilds that are active and are not competitive for Guild Wars. I think Baka EU probably has room, and yeah, jump into the Discord and check the recruitment hall. I know we've got several EU guilds in there. I'm sure we'll find one that suits you. Sorry I missed your message earlier.
Just waiting for this to load.
Don't mind me. I'm watching this HSR trailer now. Someone put it out there with new ones out.
Damn. What am I gonna do during this patch while I yap with you guys? Fuck it. I'm opening Roblox.
Well, I think we've beat this this balanced patch to death here, so we'll end it with an oldie but a goodie. Oops, I accidentally closed it when I meant to open it. 4 hours left. Lovely.
That's 4 hours. You could play
4 hours so that Goshen could do his attacks that he didn't do.
Oh my god.
4 hours of Arc Recode. Remember, guys, if E7 is down, you can always go to the next one.
The next one is called Goddess of Victory,
Owl?
Nikkei.
No, the other E7 is just called Arc Recode, but with titties.
So Goddess of Nikkei, Goddess of Victory, Nikkei. Yeah.
Okay, guys.
I don't know,
Oldie,
something
oldie but
shocking.
a goodie, but enjoy this one.
What's interesting is the fact that I thought Nikkei would have more hentai of it, but it actually doesn't have a lot. Somebody brought it up yesterday.
You're killing me, Prof.
What do you mean? I'm talking about civilized stuff.
Tristan's a family-friendly man.
Literally, the first word of his stream is sex. I don't want to fucking hear it.
True. That's true.
Haven't you ever heard of clickbait?
Luminous. All that and fade defying up to 8 weeks.
What the fuck am I looking at?
In over 50
Is this the L'Oreal commercial?
Yeah, this was the classic, dude.
L'Oreal hair colorist Paris.
Descending blade.
Oh, so good.
Fucking hell, dude.
I love
Oh
that.
no, that reminds me of the fucking Stene and Angelica fucking perfume, dude. No.
There you go. Share it with your friends. Guys, this was a lot of fun. I appreciate you being here, and this is something we're going to try to do every balance patch, is just jump on and yap about the changes and talk about what's coming and what our thoughts are on it. I'll get out an Ancient Inheritance guide once I wrap my brain around how to guide people with that. But on Monday, we're going to live stream the first run of Epic 7, so make sure you join us about 8 a.m. Eastern Time. You can jump in and do AI with us here live. And until then, I will see 8 a.m. I know. It's a time I didn't think personally existed.
I'll be in a meeting. I'll be in a meeting at that time. Ain't no way.
You know what?
I'm gonna be helping Luna fix her fucking account.
I'm gonna be playing video games, so ha. All right, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Let's is there anybody to raid? Let's see.
Let's see who we got.
You know, Kasumi is cool as hell, and she is playing Grand Blue Fantasy, so that's who I fought in the CCB. Great person. Everybody give her some love. And I will catch you guys next time.
Bye-bye.